Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a skirt. This is a very simple skirt. It's like 3 steps, maybe 4. I don't know how much fabric I'm gonna use, but I'm gonna use this printed pattern. It's really nice. This is like a blouse material. I don't know what you call that, but it's really simple. It's pretty easy, and I'm just gonna show you how to do it. Okay, so what you want to do is you can either do this on a mannequin or on yourself, but I'm just gonna do this on my mannequin. Push it back. Basically, what you're gonna want to do is have enough fabric to go around your waist and your hips, so it's like flowy and so it's not as like baggy, if you know what I mean. So basically what I'm gonna do is just wrap my fabric around my waist of this, or just where I want the waistband to fit or lay. Just gonna meet up the two ends here. Okay, this is not going to plan. Hold on. Okay, so you can see how I have a decent amount left over. I'm going to, but you see how tight it would be on the hips? Yes, it would flow. So if this is what you want, so I would say a little bit less. But for me, I'm going to do it flowy so it's not totally on the hips and it just stays on the waist. So I'm going to do all of this fabric. So I'm just gonna do a stitch here and just match them using all of the fabric. You can also choose your length too, but I actually quite like the length of this, so I'm just gonna go with this. So the next part you're gonna want to do is find the good side of your fabric and the bad side of your fabric. Find the good side and have them inward, so your bad fabric's facing outward. Match up where you pinned or where you want to pin. There's a hole right there. Okay. So it should probably look something like this, just folded, and then just do a stitch down. All right, so my stitch length is between 3 and 2. It's like between 3 and 2, I'm gonna do a straight stitch, and my width is out of 3. So now you can figure out, okay, well, since mine is kind of like a, what's that, like a blouse material. I don't know what it's called, but it's very flowy and it's, yeah, but it like frays a lot. So you can either serge the end of this so it like stays. You could use pinking shears, or you could do a zigzag stitch and try and close it by yourself, like with the sewing machine, and do a zigzag stitch right on the edges of your seam. So I'm gonna trim this because I sewed just close to this hole. And also I would like to say my stitch length is too long. I'd go back on what I said. So move your, especially if you're using this kind of fabric, I would say have your stitch length at like 2 or in between 1 and 2. I don't know, maybe I should change the width, but I don't want it to be, so I'm gonna keep the width at 3, but now I'm going to trim and do a zigzag stitch on the edge of my seam. So if you decided to do the zigzag stitch, this is what the end should look like. Also, I didn't mention when you're actually sewing this, you want to go like have your fabric here. Like, you know when you have your presser foot, you have your needle like halfway, so then it goes to the edge of the fabric, if you know what I mean. So now my fabric is sandwiched in between. So now you can try this on or put it back on the mannequin. At least this is what I'm gonna do. Just to see how this is going to fit. Okay, there we go. So I have this much. Also, did I mention that this is an elastic waist skirt? That's why I have so much room up here. That's why I have so much room here, is because this is going to be held with elastic, so it'll be nice and flowy. But now we're actually going to go on to doing the elastic. I like to do my hem, bottom hem, like very last. So that's why we're doing the elastic first. So once this is good and this fits, you're gonna like, I don't know if this is the best word. Hold on. So now it's time to do your elastic waistband. There are different ways, like multiple different ways you can actually attach a waistband to your garment. So one way is you can baste stitch your elastic on the edge, if you know what I mean, and then like serge it. You've seen videos like that, because I have, but so that's one way to do it. But I don't have a serger, so this is the way I do my waistbands, is I fold, hold on. Okay, so this is my bad side, this is my good side of my fabric. You have this inside out. What I like to do is I like to like roll hem it so the raw edge isn't showing. So I'd like go like, it's hard to do with this fabric, and then like fold it under. I don't think you can see that, but hold on. Of the width of your waistband, like that, and then stitch the bottom, and then you would like feed your elastic through it. That's the way I do it, because I don't have a serger yet. I'm still saving money for one, and I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited, but like it's gonna be a while because I am broke. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the roll hem. Do I have elastic? I need to go get elastic. Okay, I got my elastic. Shout out to my textiles teacher, because I didn't use these for the pants I was gonna make. But anyways, this is the exact measurement of my waist. So I'm probably not gonna use all of this because I want it to sit on my waist and not fall off. That would be bad. So I'm gonna end up using not all of this, if you know what I mean. So let's hem. Make room for my let's install elastic in my skirt now. Take a safety pin and put it like through the edge, like the end of your elastic. This is only if you're feeding it through, by the way, because you want this so you can know where you're putting it, so you don't lose your elastic end while you're feeding it through. Oh, also, I didn't mention, leave an opening when you're doing your hem. Leave an opening so you can feed your stuff through. When you have your elastic fed through, also I put another safety pin on the end of the elastic so it just stays to the skirt, so it doesn't like bounce in and you can't find the end. So now I know there's a couple different ways on how you can end your elastic by like having like a scrap piece of fabric under it and then like sewing it to the fabric. See, I could do that because that's a good option because then it reduces the bulk, or you could just sew the ends together, but that will probably leave a spot. So I'm gonna try and do that like hack that I seen. Hopefully it works out. Also, I don't think I pointed out, at this stage you want to like check your elastic, try it on or try it on your mannequin, see how tight it is around your waist. If you need to tighten it more or if you need to loosen it more, then you can sew your elastic together. Okay, so I did it. I did forget to film the rest of it though. It was kind of hard to do, but I sewed it in, closed the seam. That was the edge. So now the waistband's done, and now all that's left to do is the hem. So I'm doing a roll hem. So I just did, can you see that? That's my raw edge. So I just folded it and sewed it once here, and now I'm trimming the excess, and then I'm gonna fold it and sew it again. This is the final garment. If you look, since you left, if you did leave extra space for the hips, it's nice and flowy and it's nice and gathered around the waistband, and it's nice and flowy. It's super cute. I love this. This is perfect. This is gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed making this skirt with me or just watching me make this skirt. Have a great day.